Hello, guys. Welcome to the second episode of the Cubhouse podcast. Just a little bit before we get started, my microphone is absolutely terrible during this interview, but I've worked on it and now it sounds a lot better. So, future episodes are going to be sweet. Sorry, Spazmo. But yeah, enjoy.
What's up, Cubs? Welcome to the second episode. We're chilling with Spazmo. My name is Nick, or you can call me Zayati, whatever you prefer. We just hanging tonight. I'm in the middle of a work week. Spazmo's in the middle of a work week. We just chilling. Let's hit it live so you can see him. We're gonna have video this week. This is monumental stuff. It worked. This is take 2 as well. Here he is. He's live. The man. Say hello to the masses.
Hello people. How are you going?
Thank you
for having me. Thank you for having me on, Nick.
Introduce yourself first, mate. What do you do? Pretend the people don't know who you are.
Pretend that I don't know. Well, I go on social media and Twitch as Spazmo. Sadly in Twitch it's Spazmo5 and Twitter it's Spazmo4. I couldn't do anything about it. That's the best I had to do. Otherwise, it's gonna be fucking numbers and letters and bullshit. So, yeah, there's that. But I work as a Uber driver.
Uber driver. How was your day as an Uber driver? You're just telling me, but you're gonna retell it for the people.
Yeah, I was telling you.
It was so interesting.
Well, today it's like So as you can expect with Uber driving, you've got a lot of you're dealing with a lot of customers. You're dealing with people. It's not like other jobs where it's like you're sitting behind a desk punching out forms, or you're putting bricks together for a house, whatever. It's like you're always with people. So one of your things is going to be you're going to be able to talk. So and today was just fucking hard. Today was so fucking hard. Like I was having a conversation with this one person stands out of everyone, but I won't disclose names, but it's this person was they weren't very into the conversation. So it's like when I do my when people get into my car, I generally say, "Hey, how you going? How's your day?"
You've got a script, dude.
Yeah, well, it's just something that I can repeat and easy to say. I got a script
at my work.
It's like it's like when someone walks in the front of your shop or whatever, and you go, "Oh, hey, welcome to such and such. How can I help you?" It's like it's one of those sorts of things. So anyway, I said that, and they gave me like a 3-word answer, and I was like, "All right, okay, they probably don't want to talk too much." And then I generally either finalize with the next question where I don't talk to them, or I keep talking to them.
Just keep talking.
And I say it's like, it's like, has today been busy for you? Is it, or is it a quiet one or whatever? And generally, I get the answer, and if it's a 2 or 3-word answer, that's it. I won't talk. Turn the radio up, shut up, and drive. Right. But when someone engages you back, or that's when you realize, okay, I can have a bit of a conversation with this person. And yeah, this person gave an answer that was like, all right, I'll continue the conversation. Then they give another 3-word answer. And then they go silent and don't talk to me for, a couple of minutes. And then they would ask me a question. And I was like, all right, okay, fair enough. But it's just like, this was on repeat. It wasn't just once or twice. It was the whole trip. And it was like a 30-minute trip. So
so awkward. I couldn't deal with it.
It was just like, and I kept trying to keep the conversation like all connected and like just flowing, right? As you do in a conversation, and it just wasn't happening. It just kept starting. It was fucking weird, man.
You love it, dude.
It wigged me out.
I had to work today. This was the only Saturday, Sunday.
How was your day?
Oh, it's terrible. I hate working the weekends.
Yeah, okay.
So I work. I never said I work as a pharmacist. And you're on that.
Is that what we all just assumed?
Yeah, that's what we all just assumed.
Okay.
Bit of a dodgy man. Yeah, today anyway. You're at the hospital and you have to work by yourself, and it fucking sucks. It's terrible. That's all I'll say. You don't want to ever work by yourself in a hospital.
Alright, fair enough.
Nightmare. Absolute fucking nightmare. You can swear on this podcast as well, but YouTube might demonetize it.
I'll try not to swear.
Apparently the YouTube algorithm, if you don't swear in the first 10 minutes, you're fine.
Oh, right, okay.
You won't get demonetized, but it's too late now.
Ah, fuck.
I'm not part of it anyway. No, this ain't getting monetized.
You're not monetized, so it doesn't matter. I thought they only did it to you when you were monetized.
I'm nowhere near being monetized. I'm closer on Twitch to being partnered.
Yeah, right, fair enough. Oh yeah, so that's So I guess people could probably be wondering how we met. I guess.
Yeah, I was thinking that the other day. I forgot.
Yeah. So I mean,
I
do
can't.
you want to tell it, or it's your podcast? Shit,
How did we
I
meet?
feel like
No,
I'm taking it
no,
over.
I'm not. I was trying. I was like, I've just become friends with Spazmo, and I don't really.
Well, I think you were friends with Craig.
Yeah. Radiation. Let's bring him on the podcast.
You were Radiation. Yeah, with someone else. Yeah, someone else. That'd be is someone else you hear about quite a bit as we're talking. But it's it's met him. I met Radiation through Yaz, and Yaz was was someone I did an Uber trip with.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm learning so much.
So because me and Yaz live in the same city, and just happened that I picked her up as a trip for my Uber, and met Radiation through her, and then met you.
There we are. I'll put all the links to them down there if you want to check them out, so you know we're talking about the NFGG, and this is a great segment to segue into the NFGG. How we started that. So not only did we meet through mutual friends, but we started a gaming corporation, a mega giant.
Yes.
Machinima competition.
We'll go with Machinima's not around
it's
anymore.
Dead. Yeah, I figured that out the other day. I didn't realise they were gone.
It's a great reference. If if we want to be dead, but
Exactly. And you came up with. I reckon you came up with the name.
I did. Yeah.
You did.
So I came up with the name. So I've been in talk with Radiation ever since we realised we both like a lot of the same games. About doing more streaming together, more it's like, let's we seem to flow well with conversation. It's funny, it's like I am with you. It's funny, it's hilarious.
I don't even really need a script. We just flow. It's weird.
It's just shit.
You just shit talk so easy.
It's just shit talking, and it's fun. We're fans, we're buddies, or online buddies. We actually haven't met in real life yet, but it's as online buddies and stuff like that. It's
That is a crazy thing.
We thought, why don't we? It's like I came up with this idea where you guys made fun of it for about 3 weeks before we actually did it.
We did, yeah. We were calling it CRC, dude. That's the undisputed.
Yeah, so,
if you know what CRC means, put it in the comments below. YouTube is going to melt with that.
So NFGG, basically, simple it down, is a streaming, gaming, just buddy group, pretty much. And we just decided, we all mesh well together. There's a bit of a group of us. I mean, some of us have played game, or we've all played games. Sort of, we're trying to regularly once a week on a Sunday or on the weekend at some point. But yeah, basically, NFGG stands for No Fux Given Gaming, and basically what that means is that it's a mature group because obviously it's got fucks in the title. And it's FUX, by the way, because you can't.
We're gonna get branded
swear words and shit. But it's But anyway, the point is that it's an adult friend group. We shit talk, we game, and we don't give a shit what people say, pretty much. Because I think we're all pretty thick-skinned here, so it's some of the shit we say to each other, we would have figured out if we pissed someone off.
No over PC shit, dude. No overly getting that political correctness. Don't bring in politics in it at all, dude. It's gaming.
I'm sorry I'm mumbling.
You're not mumbling, you're carrying the show, but I like you. I love your content because it's so gaming centric. There's no bullshit about it. Every stream you do, it's just, I can't do it. Radiation sort of can. I have to rely on like gaffs and goops and fucking dancing.
That's what's funny.
Bro, you just carry the whole chat just through gaming. That's what you're the essence of Twitch, mate. Essence of Twitch.
And that's what I'm good at. I'm really passionate about the games that I'm playing and all that sort of stuff. But I think you're fun because I think you're great to watch as a streamer as well, because you not only do you like talking to people, but you also you have fun in the games that you play. You never go full tilt like I do sometimes. And you also you're just really good at making like. You remind me a lot of Barjo. Now, if anyone's seen Barjo,
I haven't even seen Barjo.
If he makes all his own scenes. He doesn't, everything's not. I won't say cinematic, but it's like
hell yeah, I love cinematic.
It's like costumes.
Experience.
It's like doing dancing and lights and all that sort of shit. The stuff that you do, like the fun. It's like shit. I'm just gonna jump up every sub. I'm gonna jump up and dance for like 5 minutes. Like, you know, so when someone comes through and like
I have to
bongs
sell
him,
myself.
he's like he like does like 3 hours of just dancing.
That is it. I've never heard of him. I'm going to check him out after this. Also, everyone we talk about, I'm going to try put in the comments so you can check them out. I mean, what do you call it? What do you call that thing?
Unless we talk shit about them, then we won't worry about
No, we'll even put it in the, what do you call it? Description.
And
whatever YouTube is. We don't know what YouTube, we're Twitch stars.
But yeah, that's who you remind me of. And I'm not saying that you're stealing, like,
I don't even know who he was.
What I'm trying to explain is that he's similar. Nick is very similar in what he does to Barjo, and similar in the sense that he has his own thing with Twitch. Twitch isn't about overly too much about the games he's playing or what he's actually doing, but it's more about his personality and
hell yeah, selling the personality. I want to say your imagination. That's the word I'm trying to figure out. Your imagination you got no ends to it. Just keeps going, and that's what I love about your content. Hell yeah, dude. We just fapped each other off. That was brilliant. People are just coming out stream and we're just hitting on each other.
I think there was a bit of bro joking there.
Exactly. Exactly. Talking about that, all the meeting online stuff. The other day, I got in a chat with some people that I've been talking to on Twitch for ages, but I've never actually talked to them. It was a surreal moment. Have you ever had that? It's been months.
I guess it's a bit different because when I first started gaming, there weren't things like Discord around. There was Skype, but there was no Discord. There was no TeamSpeak.
We had Skype. Yeah.
None of that stuff was quite around yet. So you've got all these different communication channels, and cameras weren't a big thing. I mean, even the Skype calls, a lot of the time there weren't cameras. So it's like cameras are a very 2000 invention when it comes to talking to someone over the phone these days. Now it's not just a phone call that's in the new. You
got a FaceTime there.
It's got a FaceTime and all this other bullshit. Yeah.
Fuck Apple. Dude, I'm going to carry a work phone. Segueing again, I'm going to carry a work phone with me that's an Apple, and I can't work it out. If it rings, I'll have to cut it. Cut the podcast. You won't know what's wrong.
I got
an Android.
I'm an Apple phone myself.
I can't work them out, dude. I've been Android for too long.
No, that's fair enough because you're used to the phone. I think that's the thing. It's like the only reason I have the iPhone is because my company that I'm with, Telstra, was doing a deal on iPhones when I first signed up. Signed my first phone contract. So I got a really cheap phone and I got a phone contract, and that's what I did. And what I do now is like every 2 years, I think every time I pay off a phone, I can upgrade.
That's it. That's what I'm doing with the Pixel now. They keep giving me free Pixels almost.
Yeah.
You have to update
it. The issue that I have is what iPhone are we up to now? What's the most recent one?
Is it iPhone 11 or 12 or X or some shit?
Some shit like that. But I've got the iPhone 7S Plus or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
Like the X Plus or whatever.
That's an oldie but a goodie, dude.
Yeah, it's a big one. Like
big boys.
It's like it covers my fucking face.
There you go.
But the only reason I got this phone was because it's got the big screen, so with the Uber Maps, I can see them better.
Oh, true.
Not saying that I'm blind, but the phone I had before that was an iPhone 5. It was fucking tiny.
Dude, did I tell you the other day? I did tell you I ordered Uber Eats to the wrong address.
I think you did.
That was the worst 15 minutes of my life.
Did your neighbour give you your food back, or did?
No. I rung him when I realised because it was a completely different part of town. So I rung him.
Far away? Was it far away? Was it a few streets?
No, nothing in. I'll dox nothing in Rockhampton's far away. Yeah. And then I just gave him a tip because I felt bad, and he gave me a 5-star anyway.
Oh, nice. Good.
I like that Uber now has tips. Give people tips, mate. Let's turn it into America.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, trust me, dude. It's so surprising when I'm going through my expenses at the end of the day, and it's like, oh, someone give me a $5 tip. Sweet.
There you go. Does that all go to you in Uber or no?
Yeah. So tips all go to you.
Yes, Uber.
Tips you don't get robbed with tips.
Not like PayPal.
It's an American company, so they're all about their tipping. So I think if they did that, they'd be breaking the Constitution or some bullshit. But yeah, so tips you keep, and every 25% of every trip goes to them.
Oh,
So
that's all right. They still make heaps of money off that.
I don't even see their 25%.
Exactly. You probably
So
do too much, yeah.
Yeah, so I work every day, and I have a limit of how much I want to try and earn each day to be comfortable for the week.
Yeah.
So, and so that's paying all my bills. That's got try and have some money for like savings, and then try to have money for like things like all your expenses,
the luxuries, dude.
And then then if there's any money left, luxuries and savings. So yeah, it's,
games.
That's the other thing. Oh, dude, guess what happened this morning as well?
What happened?
I got email from PayPal saying that my first Twitch payment has gone through.
Hell yeah, sweet sounds.
So 6 months, guys, I've been affiliated, and I got my first
payout.
First payout.
Congratulations, dude. That's a big step.
Thank you. It is a big step. Yeah, I was a bit worried it wasn't happening for a while, but it's everyone gets there on their own time. Some people get there and get the they get a lucky big host, and they get
it's a slow grind.
They get they get notarized noticed very quickly and become very big very quick.
It is a slow grind. It took Ninja like 7 years, didn't it?
Yeah, I think
7 years.
Yeah.
I couldn't dedicate myself to that.
7 years, and it was only when he started playing Fortnite when he got
Well, I mean, I am dedicating myself to it now. Let's just do it. Let's get to Ninja Caliber.
Well, you have to now. You're part of a streaming group.
Exactly. And now I'm breaking out on YouTube, dudes. Hit subscribe. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm not going to force that. But hit subscribe, hit subscribe and share and whatever, and hit the notification bell, and then hop over to Twitch and follow everyone on there. Hop over to Twitter and then join the Discords. That's what we want you to do.
Spazmo 4 for Twitter.
4 and 5. And
Twitch is Spazmo 5. Fuck, I hate that. I don't know. Is there a way? This is something interesting. Maybe even people can answer us for us. Where the fuck do you go to change your name on Twitch? Because where I go, it keeps saying my name's taken. How do I get that? Because I looked, and the person who's got the similar name, it's Spazmo, hasn't uploaded or done anything in 4 years.
Just email Twitch. Just be like, he's taken my identity. I'm bigger, dude.
Yeah, how do I do that? I'm sure there's just a contact list I can
just tweet them.
Tweet them? Yeah,
maybe.
Enough.
They'll probably do some generic bullshit because they don't care.
Yeah, something like that. But anyway, it's so that's how we all met, through Twitch and through.
Exactly, that's how it all started.
Sort of shit and gaming. So back into the NFGG. Yes, this is still quite a new thing for us as well. So this is something
we're gonna get shirts.
That we're we gotta get shirts,
jerseys,
get merch or whatever bullshit.
Buy that merch.
But yeah, so there's like 7 people in the group. The founders are me, Nick, and Craig. Radiation for the people who don't know who Craig is. Yeah, we're the 3 founders, because it's like, it was us 3 first, and then other people sort of joined on as well, or decided to start playing shit with us and stuff and everything. So, but there's 7 of us, is that right, or 6?
I'll put them all in the description, but there is 7. Yes.
Yeah, 7.
We'll miss someone.
Including an editor of it, including
the editor too. Can't forget the editor, Maxi.
Yeah, we won't talk about Max too much because he's underage.
He can't be on this mature content. He shouldn't be watching this mature content.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's we only make fun of him, guys, is because he's the age difference between us and him.
Have you ever looked at YouTube analytics? They're so much better than Twitch.
I don't know what. I think he's 16. He's 16 or 17 or something, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah. I only found that out too. Like what? I think the 3rd or 4th time I was playing with him and shit and stuff, like playing games.
Exactly. He sounds pretty
I'll
mature.
clarify that. Playing games with him. Like
playing video games, not
nothing horrible there.
Did you listen to my entire fucking first episode?
I did, yeah.
Oh, when I talked about H3.
You did, yeah.
Bit yikes, dude.
Well, is he actually stopping his podcast, or is that
no? He's not. He's just trolling. He's just trolling.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. No, I just wanted to clarify on that.
But in the podcast, I did say fucking instead of jerking off. When he said jerking off.
It's the same thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah, kinda, I suppose.
I mean,
He said something about little kids, little boys and girls anyway, so it doesn't matter. I was referencing him. It was a fucking crazy joke there, but I was thinking about it when I uploaded and I was like, it's a bit...
Yeah. No,
I don't know why I talked about it, but anyway. Did you hear about the YouTube policy? They're changing?
No, I'd see. That's the thing. I missed a lot of YouTube shit because I haven't. Like, I really should start doing my YouTube channel and putting like highlights and stuff on it.
So basically, to let you know iDubbbz. Everyone knows iDubbbz.
Yeah.
His content cops are getting taken down due to a policy change that doesn't allow harassment. So now
his whole channel about harassment.
The biggest reaction video has been taken down. The one of Leafy. Do you know who Leafy is? Yeah, obviously, everyone knows who Leafy is.
I know who. I mean, yeah, anyone who's.
Even he reacted to it and said it was fucked up.
Well, so he came back just to make a video and say that.
Yeah, he still has contacts with it. No, he didn't make a video. He has contacts. He's given up completely with YouTube and the game.
No, I completely understand. I mean,
but they're like censoring people.
Oh, the worst thing is I've got a real life friend who does YouTube, and he does like engineering things. He does like cool little like slideshow sort of not slideshow, more like bits and all that sort of stuff. Like not bit. Oh, he just like gags and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like just skits and stuff like that.
Stupid stuff. Yeah. Well, not stupid stuff.
He does that, but he's made some of his own music, or he's got licensing for some music, and because of how the YouTube algorithm works, the music that he had the license for, or could use effectively, or paid to use, got demonetized by a third party.
I've got to stop playing. I didn't play much music at the start of this, but I got to stop it completely.
Yeah, and then it's so effectively. His video got demonetized because a third party claimed his video and how it works, where you can't actually talk to this third party.
Yep. Typical
YouTube. Takes
YouTube.
their side, and the algorithm takes
they're all for the brands.
Does that, and it fucks them. It's stupid.
And now it's fucking them even more because this doesn't demonetize. This just takes the video completely off the face.
It takes it down.
Yep, it takes it off the face of YouTube.
Oh my god.
So the Leafy is here, content cop has been taken off completely. You can get re-uploads now, but the original one, he'll never make money off, I suppose. Because it's harassing. It's satire harassing, but you can't do anything.
That's shit.
Like, rightfully so, if someone just makes a video saying, fuck you, it just ends it. That should be taken down. But these big content creators...
there are videos on YouTube where someone's gone, fuck you, and the video's
exactly. But
the 5-second video's got like 5 million views or some shit. It's basically this... I think he's like I think he used to be a Viner or whatever he's like, Vine.
Logan Paul.
Vine.
Yes,
I remember that. No, I don't think it was one of the famous ones. I don't think it was one of the he did like a couple of Vines, but he does real life shit. He made this Vine where it's like he went off, fuck you, gave the camera the finger and walked away. And it was all of a 7 or 8 second video. He walks up to the camera and does like the close thing, goes, fuck you.
I think I've seen it. It sounds familiar.
And then just walks away. It's like the video ends. It's like, what the fuck?
Greatest video ever. That'd be taken down. But the YouTube thing doesn't do context. So these big content creators that it's funny, sometimes funny to pick on. Like it was funny to pick on Leafy. Everyone was laughing. Even Leafy was laughing. Just when you're a big content creator, you got to take the piss out of each other to have fun, I suppose.
Yeah,
Keemstar does it all the time.
This is the other thing about our group as well. Is like most of us don't really give a fuck. I mean, we give a fuck in the sense we don't do hate speech or racism because that's
obviously
that's just flat out wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But it's we generally don't give a shit. It's like we don't. It's like all our channels are 18 older and plus. Like if you go search our channels and you've never seen our channels before. You'll instantly get this is an 18 plus channel, do not go any further unless you're over the if you're at the age limit or over.
I wonder how many people YouTube will attract to our streams if I just keep plugging it.
I don't know. I mean, if
interesting.
people like it,
Like the content, like a chilled out podcast.
They might go see. That's how it generally works. Is that they see a YouTube video or a Facebook thing or a tweet or something as, oh, what that guy said was funny, or I love that clip.
Exactly.
Let's go. I want to see more of his shit, and that's how people get discovered and all that sort of shit.
God
but anyway,
damn.
it's we won't sit here and bitch about the fucking YouTube algorithm or the Twitch
Fuck the
algorithm.
YouTube algorithm.
All the Twitch stuff. I mean, some of the Twitch stuff is bit on the nose as well.
Oh, don't even get me started about sweet Anita.
Sweet Anita, she's got Tourette's.
Yeah, I know. Did you see her witch hunt? Someone tried to do a witch hunt, but it got shut down.
Oh yeah.
They were like, she can just mute herself when she has a tick.
She gets stalked and stuff. It's fucked.
Yeah, I don't know who made the tweet.
Being a fat bearded bloke like myself, people don't really want to stalk me too much.
No, people don't stalk me at all. Come on, I drop where I live all the time. People don't care.
Yeah, exactly. It's completely a sexist thing, and it's like it sucks because it's like
it does happen to. I think it happened to H3. It does happen. People get.
I think that's the thing as well. It's like if it happens to guys, generally because someone wants something out of us.
Yep, and it's definitely
like it's not like a sex or I want to be your boyfriend or girlfriend thing. You know,
it's a complex thing. It's always different each time.
It's like guys and girls both experience different things, but with the same title, if that makes sense. So you know, it's like when everyone a good example is when everyone thinks crazy, mental, as a female. Something I've noticed is a lot of people think, oh, you know, she's got bipolar or she's moody or whatever, right? Like you hear it so often, and it's and with guys, it's like, oh, he's probably depressed.
Exactly, playing the mental health stereotypes, I suppose.
Yeah, and it's like it's completely wrong, and it's like sometimes that exactly might be the case, but it's very rare. Like
mental health is so complex, yeah. Everyone's going through something different. Another fucking can of worms, dude. I've always
let's get back and get
not to demise mental health, but I had a thought one day when I was really young of what mental health condition I'm more probably prone of.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
It was a thought, and mine was always schizophrenia.
Yeah, right.
Because I've always sort of heard stuff. But it hasn't been bad or anything, yeah.
You dance all the energy out.
So it's just, and it's not anything sinister. I don't have schizophrenia, but I just thought if I was to have mental health, I think that one would be the closest one. Not to demise it at all. It's a terrible condition.
No, it's a horror. No, it's different.
I just had that thought. Like we're all on the spectrum. Maybe I have some super micro schizophrenia because I do sometimes hear shit, and everyone hears shit, I suppose. That's not really there.
Maybe you're evolving and you just got super hearing.
Exactly. I don't know. But I definitely think it might be a spectrum, and some people might be close to the others, and some people might be more severe. Well, it is. There's no way around it.
Again, it's a rabbit hole that we could talk about forever.
We could just keep spiraling around. Exactly. But some people want to hear it. Hey, what have I got going on here?
You owe me a Coke.
Why do I owe you a Coke?
Because we said exactly at the same time.
Oh, okay.
I said
Coke next time. We've got another segue. I can owe you a Coke at PAX 2020. Are you going?
Oh yeah.
If you're not going, I'm coming and taking you there, dude. There's going to be no excuse. We're getting tickets.
You're gonna come all the way from Rockhampton.
Yep.
All the way down to Adelaide to get me, and then take me to Melbourne.
In my slick car. We'll get a bus. We'll get a big bus.
Well, I was supposed to do it this year, but I just had a family troubles and stuff.
If that happens, obviously, it's all off again, but it's going to happen.
No, hopefully not. God, no, hopefully not.
It's going to happen. What could happen to one of us?
Well, exactly. Yeah, but it's, again, hopefully
it's
not.
Life. It's life.
Yes, life. It's hopefully we will all actually be able to meet each other at PAX. I mean, the great thing about this generation is we got cameras and stuff, and you can generally have a good guess that it's you can see people. So people are telling it's like, oh, I'm this fit guy
Catfish.
who likes to, like catfishing and.
How does catfishing still happen? I was
don't
watching
know,
it the other night. I was
with
like,
cameras and picture these days. Like, if anyone, like, if you're talking to someone, like texting or messaging or chatting to someone, right? If they say, "Oh, my phone doesn't have a camera," or "It's not working," or "I don't have one," and it's like, and the
How?
big ones on the computer, it's like, "Oh, do you have a laptop?" It's like, "Are you on a laptop?" It's like, yeah. It's like, it's got a camera on it. And it's like, "Oh, it's not working."
It's not working.
It's like,
And
you're fucking bullshitting me. Fuck off.
you know what's the main thing? What he's called, Neve and whatever his name is, the other guy, the camera dude from Catfish. Every episode, the only thing they do is run a picture search. And they hit a result, and these people haven't thought about doing it before. I don't know, they've got technology. Have you ever got catfished?
I mean, I want to say no, but I have.
Were you a little put off by the profile picture or anything? I don't know. I just can't see myself.
I very quickly realized that it's like,
I don't know. And
all these pictures are taken at certain positions where it doesn't. It was like, and she's never spoken about it either, which was so basically the story. Basically, the story is I met someone.
Have you been catfished? This is it. Yeah. This is story time. I've never been catfished this much. You've met someone. God.
I've met someone. It was one of those. It was one of those Tinder things. Not Tinder itself, but a online dating thing.
Hello Cupid.
Website. Not Hello Cupid. It was something free and cheap. And only the females could talk to you back, sort of thing.
Yes.
So anyway, so it was met on one of those sites, and it's just like I said, it's like, when we talk to each other, it's like I said, oh, it's like you were just talking to each other, and she actually asked me, oh, how tall are you? So it's like, oh, I'm a short guy.
3
I'm an
meters.
average short guy, like 5'6" or 5'7" or whatever you want to call it.
I'm Shaq height, dude.
What, I'm 127 centimeters or something.
127 centimeters. Do you want to think about that again?
Oh wait, no. Yeah, I do. 175, 172. So fuck, I mixed them up.
Oh god, I'm taller than you.
You probably are, yeah.
183.
No, okay, you're a bit taller.
You're
a little bit taller than me.
Big, tall.
You got a big head.
European man.
Got a big head. But yeah, that's yeah. But anyway, she was a lot shorter than me, and she didn't mention it. Like, she didn't say anything about it, and I thought it was very obvious she was a lot shorter than me. Like, it wasn't.
She catfished height. Is this where
yeah, she catfished height. Yeah.
Oh my god!
And she said, she actually said, I think it's like, oh, we'll be almost the same height. I was like, oh, okay, she's a little bit shorter than me, or whatever. That's fine. Or like a little bit shorter, a little bit taller than me. That's fine. I was like, I wasn't I wasn't I wasn't expecting a huge difference, but it was a huge difference.
Jeez, what was she? 123.
I know she was short. Like,
okay.
I think she had a little bit of dwarfism, but wasn't like dwarf size, but had a little bit of it, I think, going on. Not that that's ever a problem. It's just not my thing.
You gotta think of it at the start, and then this is with the show as well. At the start of it, if they're not true, it's not true with yourself. It's not going to work. You're not going to find. You might find happiness. There's a small percent, but if you lie about something straight up, that takes a big.
I mean, it's fine lying about certain. I guess, like, it's like, what was it like when you're with your mates, you just bullshit about how many people you've been with or whatever, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That stuff sort of, it's understandable. If you're going in a relationship with someone, that shit's not okay.
No.
And you've just got to be, you've just got to. I mean, you don't have to be complete. Like, you don't have to completely open up completely, I guess, because that's part of the experience and fun. But it's just like, if it's something very obvious, maybe you should bring it up.
Exactly.
Like one of my past girlfriends, she had Crohn's disease, and one of the first things when we started first dating was she says, all right, I've got this sickness, so if I ever pull out of anything last minute, don't get offended, it's not you. like
Yeah,
that's
yeah, I understand it.
So it's like because she had a bad day or whatever, she might. It's like it only takes an hour for her to go good or bad. Like it
Exactly.
doesn't take long.
I should know.
So yeah. I mean, you don't have Crohn's disease.
I have Crohn's disease, yes.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I just announced it to the world. No, it's not too bad. It's very mild. She sounds like it has a bag because it never stopped my day. Yeah.
She had a bag and everything. So it's it was I mean, it was fine. I didn't have a problem with it. I didn't, and it's like, but it was just that was being honest about it. I was like, but this chick wasn't. So this chick at all wasn't.
Deceiving.
Upfront about it or whatever. And some of the stuff she said seemed a bit odd as well. I mean, I don't know. I think she was playing me on. I mean, I don't want to sound like a player because I'm not, but I just don't want to. Yeah, it was.
It's okay. It's probably happened to everyone.
I was definitely questioning things.
Exactly.
We'll leave it at that. I was definitely questioning things. And that was my catfish story. I was,
Makes you think about life, recontext life.
Never went on another date. We didn't even. Neither of us texted each other, so there was no. I'm on.
There we are. No bad blood.
No bad blood. No sore
exactly.
feelings. Anything like that.
Exactly.
And it was a good night, and I had a really good dinner, so I wasn't complaining. But it's it was just one of those things that not every it doesn't always work.
This flow is awesome because we're going to hop onto something that is so similar to this. It's going to be back to Twitch related because we love Twitch.
Back to Twitch.
What do you wish you had when you started out?
When I started Twitch,
very first day, before you met me, before you met Radiation, before you met Yazzie, his first stream when you first started, when you went live.
Well, you want me to talk about that first stream?
Well, you can, and then what do you think
would
have been better that you've known?
So what have I learned?
Then I'll answer it, of course.
Oh yeah. So what I've learned through Twitch is that you can't be obsessed about numbers.
Exactly.
Can't be obsessed about numbers. So it's like, guys, it's not. I'm going to be flat out honest with you. This YouTube and Twitch thing is
it's for the love.
It's about the love. Yeah, it's about the passion. It's about the love. It's about creativity. It's about enjoying criticism, enjoying positivity, and enjoying negativity. I'm not saying you should enjoy negativity, but it's you got to be able to turn the shrug at it and go, whatever, maybe okay. You can't please everyone, is what I'm trying to say.
Don't make content for everyone.
Make content for yourself. Don't make it for everyone else.
Exactly.
Because as soon as you start doing it by everyone else, as soon as you start obsessing about the numbers, you're gonna hate it.
Exactly.
And I wish I knew that first coming into this. Not saying that I was all about the views and like all about numbers and stuff like that, but I did find myself looking at them a lot.
I agree with you, and I was exactly the same.
Yeah.
But another thing as well is hopping on trendy games just for views as well. That's what I did.
Yes, I didn't do that.
I slaughtered myself with Fortnite. Fortnite sucks. How did it get Game of the Year? It's a terrible game.
But it's I didn't. I
didn't get Game of the Year. It got ongoing, whatever it is, ongoing fucking service shit.
I knew straight away. Twitch, I didn't do Fortnite. I'm trying to think one of the first games I played.
My first game was literally Fortnite.
I think it was Witcher 3. I played Witcher 3.
Oh, that's a nice first one.
Yeah, so
I was very much variety, and I'm still very much variety, but I'm hopping more into.
Oh yeah, I'm variety as well.
I'm hopping more into Dead by Daylight, trying to get better at it anyway.
Yeah, you seem to be going down the Dead by Daylight.
It's refreshing. Sometimes, occasionally.
If it's what you're into, man. If that's what you're into, like I seem to be into games for a month or so, then I rotate.
Exactly. Sometimes.
So so for a few months I was playing like Star Wars: The Old Republic.
You love that, yeah.
I'm a huge Star Wars nut, so that's probably the longest game I've ever played consistently. I play other Star Wars games, but I can't stream them all. So people go, "Why haven't you played the new Star Wars game Spazmo?" It's like, I would, but I don't have a good enough PC to stream it yet. So,
I don't reckon it's a good game to stream.
I don't know, it depends. Like that, it reminds me of Witcher 3 and Dark Souls, and I mean, I only played a little bit of Dark Souls, but I shouldn't say Dark Souls, but it's reminds me of Skyrim. Sorry, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Reminds me of
exactly.
Skyrim a bit with the looting, with the going around collecting shit.
I just love playing it off stream. I suppose I have more fun. I played a bit of it. Yeah. No, I haven't. No, I haven't gotten around to it. I haven't gotten around. Stream God too much.
I won't drop spoilers of it then.
Have you finished it?
I haven't got the new one, but I've watched it all.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, I would love that. Maybe I could. I'm sort of tempted. It's like, do I spend that first payment from Twitch on games and roll it back over into
content
stream? I mean, that's what I definitely know that I think I'm doing. Because I won't buy anything else with it. I'll pretty much buy games or I'll buy something else. But that's the thing. It's like I could buy a premium game if I wanted to, right?
Yes.
Knowing full well that I probably can't stream it.
Yep.
I mean, unless it was like something like do you know what I might get? I might get that Planet Zoo game. I mean, did you play that?
I did play it a little bit.
No, that looked alright. That looks pretty good.
The menu was bugging out, so I stopped. But they're patching it. They're a good indie developer. I don't know if they're indie. Well, they're a developer. They're a good developer.
They made that Tycoon roller coaster.
Oh yeah, so kind of a middle grade publisher, game developer.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the
definitely games, support.
I don't think they've flopped too hard. I mean, unless they did.
What's that doing?
A lot of people who, I mean, Roller Coaster Tycoon wasn't something that everyone played. It's not that but I like that management. A lot of my games are management sort of thing.
You love the management.
So at the moment, I'm playing like Rome Total War 2.
Exactly. Yeah. That is such a hard game. I don't know. Yeah. I was playing Rome and I almost lost, so I gave up. I gotta do it again.
You gave up on me. Yeah.
No, but I went back to try learn and I played as Rome and almost lost, so I got to restart again.
Yeah, I think play a few more times and maybe do a couple more restarts, and you will
hard restarts.
Then you start getting into it, and I think you'll be all right.
We'll be battling.
But yeah. Me and Radiation are playing also Northgard, which is another strategy sort of management building game.
It's alright.
Troops. Northgard. We have a bit of banter with that. It's a bit of fun actually. Just come check those streams out. And I was playing and it's like I haven't played it in probably about a month now because it's put me on such hard tilt. Was a Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, dude, I streamed that as well a while ago when it first came out for PC.
Yeah, right. Did you see some of my streams?
Dude, I was just like,
yeah.
One time I used to have an alter ego where it was kind of like I stole Filthy Frank. I used to dress up in a pink morph suit.
That's
and there's a clip of me just going stupid on Crash Bandicoot.
There's this
Crash Bandicoot.
You might want to flash this up when you do the edit later. But there's this clip of me going, it's like complaining about a map function where something you got to jump on comes out of a wall and then goes back into the wall.
Yes, I've seen this.
And does that? You've seen this clip, and it's like you see exactly what I do, and it looks very it's very very. This is why this is a mature channel.
Oh, you have to send me the clip, and I'll add it in. We'll play it right.
Oh my god, that was lucky. That's very fucking quick. That's now.
Oh, look at that edit. That is amazing edit.
Yeah. So that's. I'll just direct you to it. You'll be able to find it on Twitch pretty
easily. That'll be a pretty cool segment. Whoever I put on, I will play their fucking Twitch clip.
Yeah.
Play their Twitch clip. Edit it in.
Play the Twitch clip. Yeah, but it's it's like I think it's like a 10-second video, 9-second video, very similar to that guy who walks up and says "fuck you,"
fuck you, away. Crash Bandicoot.
Very similar in length to that, and it's me going,
dude,
motioning.
I'm the one that clipped that. I'm the clipper. Hell yeah, I know that. It'll be on my most clipped clips.
I thought it was Captain Gordon or one of my other followers.
No, you thanked Captain Gordon or whoever the followers was, and then he was like, "Oh no, it was actually Ziote."
Oh, okay, right, yeah, fair enough. but it was just So you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Then it's a mutant point, I guess. But it's me basically going full tilt at this game.
Exactly, it's a rage-inducing game. Fuck Crash Bandicoot.
It's like, and when I first started playing, it's like, how the fuck did I do this as like a 9-year-old kid? Like, what the fuck?
I think I just gave up as a kid.
And then I realized I did a little bit of research, found that the game has been redesigned and harder.
Oh god, that sucks. I didn't know that.
Like, so that's what they've done.
I just thought I didn't realize how hard it was.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, so it's like everyone goes. It's like, so what most people are probably seeing now, partially why all these teenagers are going, oh, mum and dad, I want to be a YouTuber, or I want to be a pro gamer or whatever. It's like us being the people who, I'm of the age bracket or the generation that bought, that where a lot of the guys who are now famous from.
Exactly.
So we're of the same generation as most of them.
Exactly.
Right? So and we know it's like, I mean, most of us played Counter-Strike when we were younger, like 1.6 and fucking Source. People played League, people played the old Dota before it was a standalone game, when it was still a mod on Warcraft 3.
Dota, dude.
Like all these big game titles where people are famous or have done careers and stuff. It's like, I think Shroud's 27.
Yep.
26.
He's us, yeah. Ish.
I'm 20. I'm 28. It's like he's
24, halfway there.
Yeah, you're 24, so you're probably a little bit
of a young one.
You're the young one you'd be like the very young one out of our generation. But it's it's you don't become famous overnight.
Exactly. There's no way.
And you hear it so much on Twitch and so much on YouTube saying, guys, this, like, I've been doing this for 3 years now, or I've been doing this for so many years. Like, I've been creating
unrealistic
video content for the last 2 years, and I've only been partnered and I've only been affiliated in the last 6.
Exactly.
So
it's a hard grind.
Takes a long time. I did YouTube for a little bit, and I stopped and didn't do anything.
Spazmo Gaming, is that what your YouTube is?
Yeah, that's my YouTube, man, and you'll notice I haven't done anything in years. But it's that's my YouTube. We won't plug my YouTube because I don't use it. But no. We use my but it's like now I do stuff on Twitch, and I try and do 3 days a week. It generally only be it's like the last couple of weeks has only been 2 days a week.
I've done streams this week. What am I talking about? Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah. So there's and then we do our streaming group one on the weekends generally. We'll try to. That's tomorrow. There's still a couple of people haven't
Sunday.
Smixy hasn't shown up for anyone yet, so we got to remember. Smixy, if you're listening to this, come to the NFGG nights.
She's the night owl. We do have to start at 11:45. That would get her in then.
I mean, we could do that. I mean, we could do a late one, I guess.
Whoa, not this week. Not this week, dude. No,
why not this week?
No, I don't really care. I've just got to show up to work Monday.
What time Monday do you have to start work?
I don't even know.
Okay. But it's just casually talking about our work schedules here.
Yeah.
But it's I'm trying to think what's
we're gonna pick a game. Are we gonna do the forest?
We're gonna pick a game, yeah. Well, I think we're playing the forest.
Continue on the forest.
Well, that's the thing. Me and Radiation, and you have been jumping in and out as well a little bit. But we've been playing, we've been continuing from that very first one we did like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we've done a few streams on it where we've just continued on. So I think Radiation's like a day 60 or some shit.
He has done so much. Have you seen? Did you see his stream the other day? He's built everything.
I saw his stream the other day. Yeah, last night actually. So I haven't been in the last day, and there's a lot done.
Yeah.
Like he's gone and done caves by himself. He's like built a proper wall and proper little mini base.
He's done well for himself, son.
Because we've taken all the trees around our base. Do you know what he's done?
What?
He's gone up the hill and built a
logging camp.
Flying fox that you put logs on that go into the base, so you can put them in the storage racks.
He's
so
a
it's
genius.
like where all the trees are effectively respawning because we keep cutting the ones close to us. So the forest is like we're basically clearing a forest pretty much.
Exactly.
Which is a horrible thing to say into what's going on
Don't
today.
say that too loud, dude. The greenies will come. We're getting political again.
Yeah, exactly. But it's yeah. So he's built a flying fox up to where he's cutting trees, and he's run over, and the sled's up there too. So it's like you put them all on the sled from where you're cutting them down, and sled them over to the flying fox, and you send the flying fox down.
Amazing. He's Einstein.
Basically, it goes over the wall and drops the logs in a pile, basically near the wood stacking thing, which is fucking dope.
Yeah, that game is so underrated.
Really well it's so
when
underrated.
It first started, it was a bit.
It's so underrated. It's one of those games that's like, you know, released early access, and okay, I'll admit, early access games aren't always the best, and I mean, you know, until they start getting regular content, and these guys are still putting content into it.
Yep.
The game's been around for almost 2 years now.
It doesn't have any microtransactions in it.
No microtransactions. Buy the game once, here you go, have everything.
Yep. They just,
you know,
it's just their love child.
Where the fuck did games like that go?
Oh, COD, mate. Yearly COD.
Oh, there's this disgusting thing that my two dogs do. Now, there's something I don't know if you know, but the dogs aren't mine. They're my housemates.
Is Indy not yours?
No, she's not.
No, my night has been ruined.
I'm sorry, but it's yeah. But I mean, I look after them just as like, you know,
just as a chore.
I look after them so much that they're practically mine now as well.
Does your housemate know you stream? Obviously.
Yeah,
hopefully.
she does. Yeah.
Does she stream?
No, she doesn't. No. She's like my mum's age.
Oh,
like,
okay,
you know,
fair enough.
You know,
that doesn't mean you can't stream, dude.
Oh no, it definitely doesn't. God no, they're actually old gamers. Like there's a gamer grandpa and gamer grandma.
Hell yeah!
Look it up. Yeah, there's actually like a.
We're gonna be streaming till we're old.
Yeah, we are. I mean, that's our generation.
Hit that.
Everything's done on videos. Like, you know, we're gonna be FaceTiming our grandchildren. You know.
Exactly.
Or if that's the app that they use anymore.
Exactly.
I mean, Facebook's considered an old person's app now, anyway.
Yeah, boomer app. Discord's like the new edgy teen.
Well, it took me forever to get into Discord. I was on TeamSpeak forever.
Yeah, TeamSpeak. I had that. I didn't have anyone on it.
Yeah, I had TeamSpeak for a long time, and then a friend said, "Come to Discord." So yeah, that's a free piece of crap. And then they started doing updates, and now it's actually quite a good.
It is a good
decent communication.
It is platform. Very good, especially if you're a Nitro booster and you boost your servers to get that quality audio.
How do you do that? Because I've got it on mine and it keeps popping up and I don't actually press it.
Just boost someone. Just do it.
Well, as if I boost my own.
You can do that. Yeah, it's just.
Okay, I didn't know that. Well, apparently you can do that. That's sweet.
Yeah, you can do anything.
That's cool. Look at this. I'm learning.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I just clicked on your server to see if you did. I forgot that we were recording in this. So I just zoned out. Let's just do a cut there. Zoop, zoop.
Wave over your face or cover the camera.
No, I'm going to keep it in. It was funny.
But yeah. What's some of the other things you want to talk about? I'm just saying and us.
Dude, we're getting there. It's crazy how long we've talked. This is almost this has doubled the duration of my first one. My first podcast.
We're at 40 minutes, 50 minutes.
We're at 50 minutes, dude. We are going crazy. Just seeing what else I've got to talk about. Do you want to move? We haven't talked a lot about Twitter. Twitter, my best friend, dude. I got my first ban the other day because I've just lost.
I can't believe you're celebrating your first ban.
You got to call out the bullshit. Do you get this on Twitter? Twitter sometimes annoys the shit out of me. Because everyone is just, they're so fake positive. Like, it's...
Yeah, that's something we should talk about. So that's something that, we're very... that's people of our generation is very cringy to us because people of our generation do it.
Oh, it's just constant... I don't mind the one or two if you do it occasionally.
It's like, I completely understand. When I'm feeling shitty, I don't want to stream, so I don't.
No.
But it's but there are times where I do get tilted, or there are times that I do get frustrated, and all that sort of stuff. And I don't cover it up by smiling, going, you know, it's you know, I go, fuck, you fucking cunt, fuck.
Exactly.
Like, you know, I actually feel like I'm on Tourette's, like I've actually got Tourette's. You know, it's just yeah, you get it. Everyone gets angry.
Exactly, it is.
I don't. It's like, but some of these people that we're talking about just, you know, they push the fake positivity, and it's like I understand that, yeah, people use it as a mask and all that sort of stuff. I mean, by all means, but it's just like, you know, if you're not true here, where can you be true? You know.
Exactly. I like a lot of tweets that are really good, and then I usually comment on the ones that are just baiting, as you know.
As you know, because you tag me.
I tag you and everyone. So if you get some tags by Spazmo or from me that has Spazmo in it, I'm likely just indicating that this tweet sucks. Basically, I'm such an arsehole, but you need to have arseholes in this society. No, everyone can't be the good guy.
But yeah, it was like, did you notice that Tanner won the Streamy Awards?
Tanner, who the hell is Tanner?
Like Tanner, the person who fake married.
Tanner Mongoose.
Yeah,
Tanner Mojo, whatever her name is. I can never say her name.
Yeah.
What?
How, you know, she won the Streamies, and it's like Keemstar said, it's like it should be about content and views and growth, not because it's like, I think it's the best.
Good on her. She's playing the game. She played us all.
The creator of the year. It's like, damn. I mean,
what about Mr. Beast? This man's planting trees everywhere.
In saying that, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay. See, I personally think Mr. Beast should have won as well. But in saying that, I think that, you know, the fake Jake Paul and Tana wedding,
it's cringy.
And Mojo's wedding. Yes, it was cringe and it's fucking horrible, and it's something that the younger generation was.
I haven't even watched it, to be honest.
But they have the game by the fucking balls. They have it by the balls. And
they know how to play
the fuck out of it. Like, by all means, I'm not a fan of I'm not a fan of the Paul brothers. I'm not a fan.
They know how to do it though. Jeez.
I'm not a fan of like vloggers who obviously hype it up for no particular reason about their daily lives. It's like, oh, I'm going to this place and going to this place, and I'm so much better than all of you, and it's shit I can't stand. It's like you rely on people like us to watch your shit,
exactly,
or to, you know, give you likes and all this
plugging merch 24/7,
and it's like plugging merch and stuff. We plug our own shit. We've done it on this channel. We've done it in this podcast. But it's doing some subtle and funny stuff like that. It's okay. It's funny. It's like, you know, it's not a
aware. It's aware comedy, dude, or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's not that. It's not, you know. It's not. You know. It's not. What's the word? It's not trying to bait people into, you know, liking, subscribing. But it's like they're basically treating their viewers for granted and all that sort
treating
of stuff.
Their viewers like a business.
Audience.
They're the service.
I mean, this is a business. Don't get us wrong. This is a fucking business.
You have to represent yourself.
We'd all like this to be our full-time thing, but we also have a bit of reality attached. So it's like, one, it might not happen. Two, if it does happen, we're going to be fucking grateful for it.
Exactly. It's hard to find.
We're not going to treat our community like shit because shit, you know, I've made it. Fuck the rest of you.
I can't find a tweet that's now positive on Twitter, like fake positive.
You mean fake?
Or how they do them like weird like checklists of how you're meant to be or what you're meant to do to become a great streamer. All the tips shit.
I mean, some of the tips.
Some of them are okay, but like just baiting,
being consistent, and, you know, being yourself and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's honestly fun.
Those are the good ones. But then you get ones going. It's like
just baiting for likes, dude.
You're not. It's like I'm gonna wear half my clothes on. I'm gonna take a sexy picture, and that's not got anything to do with the video.
That's true. They can do that. Yeah. I'm not shitting on that. It's just I can't even find an example. When I see the example, I'll tag you in it. It happens all the time, and it just annoys me. Some are great. So you can still stay. Don't let me stop you if you're listening to this. Don't let me stop you making content if I don't like it. That doesn't mean I don't like you. Come on, dudes. It's 2020. We got to move on. If you're a different,
Yeah,
as I said in my first
you
podcast,
still
if you
have
have
it-
a different political view, a different, I don't know, game view, and a different content view, I don't care. Tell me.
It's,
If you want to
yeah,
bait likes, that's fine. Let's do you.
We melt snowflakes here. You don't want
Exactly.
to talk to us.
If you want to be like a like grabber and shit like that, go for it. You're doing better than me. You got more likes than me, but you can still get criticised. That's all I'm
fuck
saying.
yeah, you can get criticised, yeah.
We got to change the culture. 2020 is the change. It's just another day. I hate the New Year's, and 2020 doesn't mean anything. But we're gonna start.
Talking about New Year's, you got
On my
much plans for New Year's?
I ain't doing.
Gonna have it?
I haven't planned anything. I haven't even planned anything for Christmas. Usually, I go around to my old folks. We watch a movie or two in the afternoon.
It's pretty relaxed.
Then we
pretty
have the
Australian,
big
I feel.
lunch. The big lunch. I forgot about the biggest thing. The big lunch.
The big lunch.
The
Yeah.
turkey, the ham.
That's something we would look forward to now as adults. It's not, oh, we get presents.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest. Some Christmas, it's when you get all the stuff that you need that you don't buy yourself all the time.
Exactly.
You know, like
Socks, jocks, dude.
Yeah, socks,
That's a winning one.
Like, you know, the nice shampoo, or the nice deodorants, and like, you know, aftershaves and shit like
Lynx
that.
Africa, dude. Lynx Africa.
Yeah, I love those kits. I love the gel.
The body wash, dude. Hell yeah.
Body wash, yeah. And it's like I get the whole loafer thing now because I'm an old fuck. I
Love
get
it.
the whole loafer thing and put the gel on the loaf and like loaf
Yeah,
myself
you
up.
got rid of the rough skin. You got to exfoliate. You got to do all that. I didn't have to worry about that when I was young.
No, that's something when you get old, guys. Your body starts to fucking fall
It
apart.
fails. God, dyslexia, dude.
It doesn't fail, but it's like, what is it? Someone in NFG, one of our Yaz in NFGG, one of our streamers, and also the reason how pretty much all of us met is
The key.
the key for me anyway, for meeting you guys. Because you and Craig knew each other already, but it's she did a 24-hour stream. It's like I've done a 12-hour.
I've done a 16-hour, I think, and attempted a 24-hour.
I couldn't do a 12. I couldn't do a 24-hour. It wrecks you. It's like hats off to the people who can do it, and then, you know,
Then do it again.
Function like a normal person, and, you know, next day be all fine. But I can't. It's like I would crash and burn, and then I'd be done. I'd be fucked for a day and a half.
God damn it.
Because I would sleep for 12 hours.
That's it. You gotta get your sleep in.
And then at that point, you've probably wrecked the next day because you've woken up late, or you've woken up really early.
That's correct.
And then you've put your sleep pattern out of whack. So now it's like
It was hard waking up after 16 hours.
I've woken up in the I woke up in the afternoon, or I'd wake up in the really early morning, like at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. It's just way too fucking early. I mean, unless you're a Navy SEAL, it's just way too fucking early.
Well, you got to plan it so you get the right amount of sleep that you wake up. Nice time.
Yeah, but it's
Normal
like,
time.
anyway,
I don't know how you do that.
Way too fucking
We had
early. It's like
time.
6 o'clock where I could go to work or something like that. It was like, you know, it was
Yeah, I was
fucking
planning
way too
my
early. Way
second.
too early.
I was planning my second 24-hour stream, but now I got to replan it. It's not happening. It's going to be the days before. We should try it. Let's do it. Let's see if we can do it together.
24-hour. I'd have to take 3 days off. And I can't do that when it's so busy with work at the moment.
Exactly, the Christmas time. Maybe
So
after Christmas time.
This is something that we're talking about, guys. Is that, you know, me and Nick have full-time jobs
It's so hard.
outside of streaming. So it's like we probably, you know, if we stream for 3 or 4 hours after coming home from work, so that's, you know, as an adult you work all day. As you would hope, as an adult you work. When you work all day, come home, do the chores and stuff you need to do, like walk the dogs.
Yep.
You know,
It's
get in
so
your garden,
hard, dude,
get in your
doing the
garden,
chores.
get in your garden, do the weeding, go wash the car, go do the laundry, cook dinner, all that sort of shit, right? And, you know, clean the house if it's that night you got to clean something or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then so we do all that shit. Then we come on and stream for 3 or 4 hours. Then it's like, then we go and sleep for like 6 hours. Then we do repeat.
Repeat. It's the
I mean,
daily grind.
that's what I'm doing at the moment. Like I work 10 to 12 hours at the moment. Come home, walk the dogs, feed the dogs, do what I need to do, like, do my washing, do all that other bullshit, do any chores I have to do. Then I generally cook. Actually, what I do is I stream, and then I cook a very, very late dinner, which is bad, and not great health wise. And then I go to bed, like almost like I eat, watch something, and go to bed pretty much.
Jeez.
Like watch a TV show or something like that, or read or something.
Yeah, I
like
always
that
try to watch a TV show. I'm watching Ray Donovan at the moment. Fucked up show, dude. Really good.
What are you reading?
I'm watching Ray Donovan.
Ray Donovan. I've heard of that. What's that like? What's that about?
He's just like a cleanup guy for Hollywood. It's pretty fucked up.
Oh, for Hollywood?
Yeah, like LA, Hollywood, stuff like that.
Like what? He cleans up murder scenes and shit like that, or what?
Not really. He just has these clients that he has to. It's really complicated. I probably have to read the plot more, but I'm like kind of just digesting it. But basically, he has these two. I don't know. They're running an illegal business anyway, and he just does dirty jobs. Like the first episode, a rapper's in bed with a lady that dies.
Oh,
she's got blood everywhere.
He fixes rich people's fuck
Yeah,
ups. That's fine. But it's what am I watching? I'm watching Vikings at the moment.
Oh, that's a good show. Very good
Vikings,
show.
The Mandalorian, because Star Wars. I'm a Star Wars.
Oh, I gotta watch that. Episode 6 came out.
Episode 6 came out yesterday. And I'm also watching Rick and Morty.
Yes, of course.
Wubba dubba lub lub.
Wubba dubba lub lub. I've got
Wubba dubba lub. What?
I watched the last season. I'm still waiting for it to come on Netflix. God damn it, Netflix.
It's you could. I think it's Oh, I probably shouldn't say this on YouTube. I won't say this on YouTube. No, I'll shut up now. All right, moving on. Next question. What are we up to next?
Dude, we've been going for 1 hour.
That's 1 hour. All right.
1 hour mark. That was the run time. We've reached our goal. We've done it. If you have anything else to say, or if I haven't asked anything,
no, I think.
Is there anything I should have asked that I didn't?
No, I think you did. I think you did well, man. But I'll do a little plug here because gotta do it. Basically, guys, yeah, if you want to see more of me and Nick, join us on NFGG Oz on Twitter, and which will be down in the description below. We post when we do our group streams with our other Conrads and fun people.
Hell yeah!
And then it's like from there you'll be able to follow each of us individually and everyone else in the squad. But I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and thanks for having me on, Nick.
Hell yeah! Appreciative. Thank you for the wrap up.
I feel like I talked.
You did it. I feel like you're a very good guest. No, I mean, it's just about the conversation. It's more about the person that's on than the person that's always here. You'll learn about me. I'm gonna try to go for 100 episodes. Why not?
Why the fuck not?
You're
gonna do a lot of guests on. I'm guessing.
Oh, I don't know. And whether I just do a few for myself.
Yeah, well, your pilot one was by yourself, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's by myself.
Yeah,
you can be the co-host, dude, the co-anchor.
I can be co-host if you want me to.
We'll get you on for a few. Definitely have a few more.
Excellent. All right, man. Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you for dropping by.
Yeah.
Donating your time for a good cause.
I enjoyed it, man.
I enjoyed it as well. It's always real. I'll see you next time. I'll end the call and then we'll go back to the other scene. Thanks, brochacho.
See ya.
Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of the Cubhouse podcast. As you can see, I'm still trying to battle the nerves. I'm going to get better. Spazmo is going to get better. And if you want to be on this podcast in the future, drop a link below or hit me up on Discord. It doesn't really matter where. Tweet me, whatever you want. Just reach out to me and we'll get you on. We'll get everyone on. So basically what I want this podcast to be about, and probably what we'll talk about for a while now that it's just me, I want it to be about the people that come on. I suppose that's with every interview podcast. We're going to find something different. We're going to work. This is going to be a work in progress. And as I said, let's get to 100 episodes, bro. Let's do it. Let's make the promise. Let's not hope that we get there. Let's do it. Again, all I can say is thank you. I've got to stop saying as well. But yeah, if you ever want to chill, you can always hit me up. Hit me up in the DMs, whatever you like. We can chill at all. You know, I think a big plan one day would be to have an IRL stream. I think that'd be awesome. That would be sweet. Just having a IRL, someone else in the room with me physically. But then again, I want to thank technology for allowing this to happen. It's been really cool. Allowing me to speak to Spaz has been awesome. Maybe when we go to PAX, we can. God damn it, I'm stumbling. You know what I mean. When we go to PAX, we can have a live podcast. That would be sweet. And hopefully, I can get my English words out. And hopefully, you guys watching at home have reached the 1 hour and 10-minute mark, and we can chill down in the comments. See you, brochachos. And if you don't know, brochachos is what I call my Twitch community. If you want to see me over there, hit the follow button on the Twitch. See you, bros.